So me and Dan have known each other for many, many years. We used to be Redcoats together, and now you're very successful in what you're doing with Bleeding Marvelous. So if you tell everyone about your wonderful business.
I love being put on the spot, so thank you for this.
It's all right.
My wonderful business is just basically things that I think I would like as a punter to buy, and I buy lots of it and then sell it to lovely people. But mainly I try to pick up horror themed, maybe cult movies, nostalgic kind of stuff from things that you just don't see.
And it's definitely unique, and we're going to get a shot of your pant collection, not yours, but what you're selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe later, who knows. But obviously Bleeding Marvelous, people can visit it online.
Yes.
At bleedingmarvelous.com.
Or .co.uk.
Yeah.
Whatever tickles your pickle.
And we're here at Wales Comic Con, and it's pretty quiet now because obviously no one's come in yet. So you've been here already a day. What is it about the Comic Cons that you like doing?
I could be really give you a very business answer, but I'm going to say I love making the money and being busy and knowing that what I'm doing people want to be a part of, they want to buy some. We get so many people coming up saying, we follow your page, and it's really quite nice to interact with the people that you don't necessarily see their faces because their profile pictures are this big on Facebook, so you actually can put faces to names and have conversations, and it's the social side of it as well, to be honest. But yeah, it's just like a hobby that you really love doing, that you get the bonus of making money from. So.
Well, that's the best job. Is it doesn't feel like a job; it feels like a hobby. So we're going to have a look at a few things in a second. So if you want to go over to the stall, my cameraman, Pauline, his name is. There we go. So what would you say? Is your best sellers? I mean, your stock is quite unique. It really, really is, and that's the cool thing about it. I mean, what makes you different to other stalls?
I try and think of things that I haven't seen in years, and I will search the internet until I find something that relates to something like that. 80s cult movies are usually the thing that sell the best. However, you'll get something come along like Universal Monsters, and people absolutely adore Universal Monsters.
I think we're looking at the pants right now. If you could tell us a bit about them while they're on camera.
They are done by a Chicago-based company, and they're called, you've got the period pants, which are the females, and the pundy undies, which are the males. And they're basically just really big puns on, for the women, periods, for the men, anything involving usually farting or anything around that. So, that side of things. But it's all tongue-in-cheek, it's all a bit of fun. So, and they're colourful and people like them, they make people laugh, which is another bonus. So. And
what have you got planned for the rest of the year? What other cons are you going to?
We're doing Sheffield Horror Con in May, I want to say around May the 20-something.
And that's at the Magna Centre,
it is,
if I'm right saying.
And we're actually sponsoring the event. So yes,
Look at you.
So I think so far they've got Nick Frost and Malcolm McDowell.
Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Alex Delage himself, who's been announced, so that should be good.
Wow.
And then we've got London Film and Comic Con in July.
Yeah.
Then I want to say we've got a couple of Monopoly events, which are, I want to say, Wales, Manchester. We are doing For the Love of Horror with them as well. And then we're up in Edinburgh in October as well. So we're somewhere.
And I know we're at Wales Comic Con, but what's been your favourite convention to actually be at?
To work or to actually go to?
To work.
To work. I have to say that this one and HorrorCon in Sheffield, for the sheer reason that the amount of stars that just freely walk around and come up and have a chat with you.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Paddy Constantine was walking around again, and he came up and he bought some stock, as he does, like every time we see him, comes up and has a lovely chat. Yeah. And it's one of those random moments where you're like, we've had people buy from us like Keith Lemon over the years, all sorts, and it's just Chris Moyles. It's really random stuff. We've been on Radio X. We've done over the years. We've done some amazing things. We've been really, really lucky.
Yeah.
But it's like I say, it's one of those things that when you really enjoy something, people tell and they kind of get infected by your passion, I suppose.
No, it's awesome.
Sounds a bit deep, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like going into therapy. It's like, yeah, let's talk about how you feel. But no, it's great to see you succeeding, and the company is doing amazing. I mean, I'm seeing your name everywhere on the internet, which is great.
You're so lucky.
And even friends that like wouldn't know like you through me, you know, are posting about the company, which I think is fantastic. So I look forward to everything that you do in the future, and you know, all the best for today, because I think it's going to be crazy today. So you're going to meet Andy Serkis later.
Yes, my favourite monkey.
Favourite monkey. Do you know what? My wife, and I'm sure she won't mind me saying, she doesn't allow me to watch those movies because something about talking monkeys freak her out. I've tried to tell her that, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, she doesn't like his accent. You know, it's really bad, I know, and I love all his movies, but apparently talking monkeys really freak her out, and I've explained to her they're not real. And in Andy Serkis's movie, they don't really talk, do they?
Little bits. I think if you're looking at the remakes of Planet Dawn, War, at the beginning, no. So you could probably get away with the first film. Yeah. But then moving on.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've tried to trick her a few times and said we're watching a wildlife program, but then it doesn't work.
King Kong. I cannot. Peter
Jackson's
watch that. King Kong.
I cry at the end.
You're not the only one.
Oh.
I don't cry. I'm not a crier per se. I get a little bit like
and obviously that's Andy Serkis as well.
Of course it is.
Did all the work on that. So right, I'm going to leave you because obviously we've got some people coming in now, and I know that you're a social butterfly. So I'm going to leave you to sell your pants to the lovely attendees.
If all else fails, right?
I'm going to try and get a pair for Paul. I think that he needs a pair granny pants. What do you reckon, Paul? Yeah, thumbs up. Excellent. Thank you so much for having a chat with me.